Good morning, I'm Judy Fleming from Hallelujah Diet Canada, and we're here with our 30-day program, and we are now going to put together what us girls have every single morning for our cereal. What we do is we use our B-Flax D, which has got our B12 in it and our vitamin D in it, so it's a very handy thing to use to keep us on track with what we need, especially here in Canada when our sun is really not doing all that much good for us during the winter months, and we can get our 1,000 units of our vitamin D by just using our quarter cup of our flax. And then we've also got our essential protein that we put into our smoothie as well. So we have a quarter cup of our flax that we're going to use, and we're going to also take some of the essential protein, and we're just going to mix them up a little bit here, and we're going to add something to this to make this into our raw flax cereal. And you'll find it in your little book that you have on page 36, and all of the recipe pages are numbered. So on page 36, this is actually the dessert section, and a lot of the desserts are so good for us that we could have them for breakfast. But there's our flax cereal recipe, and it tells us how to make a variety of different ways to have this flax cereal. We're going to add, today, we're going to add a smoothie to our flax cereal, and then we're going to drink the rest of the smoothie just as part of our breakfast. We're going to use blueberries and bananas to make this flax cereal, and we just take our frozen bananas, and or it can be raw, whichever way you want it, and we've got sort of enough here for the three of us girls. So let's just take our bananas, and we're going to blend them up using our little mini blender, the Try-Best personal blender, and there we've got what I call banana milk. So that's one way we can do it. Just bananas and this wonderful flax, and it's a very sweet taste. And we would add maybe some chopped up pecans or some sunflower seeds or sesame seeds or hemp seeds. But today we're going to add some blueberries to this. So let's just get our blueberries, and we have some beautiful wild Canadian blueberries here that we're going to add. And what I normally do, rule of thumb, is for one person, half a banana, whoops, there goes our little blueberry, half a banana and a quarter of a cup of some fruit, and that way we're going to get a really healthy, just enough water to make it the consistency that you like. And maybe we're going to add a little bit of cinnamon to that, or allspice, or cloves. You can decide what kind of spices you want to add to it, but cinnamon would be really, really nice, so we'll add some of that. Cinnamon's really good for us too, so this is a very positive thing that we're having, a living cereal, instead of those dead porridge or those dry, cold cereals that are just full of sugars. Well, this is full of natural foods, natural flaxseed and natural wild blueberries, and it's a whole food, so we get all those vitamins and minerals that we get in our food. Really enough? Okay, so here we have our blueberry smoothie. And I've done it just in our mini blender, because normally it's just you that you're having breakfast with, or maybe your spouse, or maybe a son or a daughter. But usually you don't have a large group of people, so you just need to use your mini blender. Now, if you happen to have a family of 3 or 4 that are eating together, then you might want to use your bigger blender to make this a little bit, so you can make more of it all at once. So we've got our blueberry smoothie, and I could just drink this now as my smoothie, and I probably will be drinking part of it, but I'm going to add enough of this liquid to my flax cereal. And then we're going to stir it up so that we have a nice raw porridge. Now we can also, if you look at the little booklet that you have, you can try different things, like we can make a raw applesauce, we can make a green smoothie by adding some greens to it, a blueberry smoothie like today, or we could do a pineapple smoothie or a mango smoothie. Almond milk, we could just make some raw almond milk, and all the recipes are in there on page 36 for you. So you have some ideas of how to make your flax cereal and have a raw, good cereal every single morning. And as I say, the girls and I here at Holly Acres, we do this pretty well every day of the week. And then we'll just throw on some blueberries. And as I said, you can add some sunflower seeds or raisins if you want. One of our favorites is the raw applesauce with some raisins added, some chopped up walnuts or pecans. So there's an unlimited assortment of breakfast foods by your imagination, just all the different smoothies or all the different ways that we can put things together. And it's a natural, sweet breakfast that's totally raw. So we have our smoothie, and we're going to finish off the day by drinking our smoothie, and we've got our wonderful flax cereal. Sometimes what we do is we put the smoothie in the thermos and we can take this off to work with us. And then you've got the smoothie, you just shake it up just before you're going to drink it, and maybe you might have to add a little tiny bit of water to it because it does thicken up as it sits, and then shake it up, and then it's fresh and ready for you to drink anytime during the morning that you want to have it. So it's simple. Okay, so we have our nice, awesome raw breakfast, and I've got my smoothie that I can finish off with as well. Share this with another person, and here we are, all ready to start our day.